globally, women tend to be the primary caregivers of either to their children or to their elderly or members of the community or society within their families. So the more organizations are conscious of that fact, that is where inclusion comes in. Inclusion is not just giving maternity leaves. Inclusion is identifying females who can be recruited into the organization, but also consciously developed into leadership roles, at the same time being aware that they have to take career breaks at times, or there are times where they have to slow down because maybe they're having obviously a family, there are other challenges as well. That is where mentorship and coaches, women coaches within an organization are essential to be facilitated of the fact that this lady needs a bit of time instead of the 1 year annual goal plan, which is maybe easier for the male colleague counterpart to achieve. She will need 2 years to achieve that, and you build that consciously and have that as part of the conversation within the organization. The second element is to make sure that you invite the other females who are in that position where either they're aspiring for leadership roles or they would like to engage with a broader audience. We're very lucky at this stage because of the virtual connect. Post-COVID, the silver lining is that we have access to virtual meetings. And I myself have been part of many, at a global level, many engagements where I'm part of this network, which is women executives on boards. And they meet regularly on a monthly basis. And I haven't met some of them on a one-to-one basis. They're all the way on the other side of the world, essentially. So if that can happen on a global level, I'm sure we can do this in Pakistan, and it is happening. It's just that you need to find the right connectors.
In terms of Abacus Consulting, and you obviously having such a huge impact, talking about that tone from the top, what kind of changes are you guys making internally? What's Abacus Consulting doing about diversity and inclusion, which is such a big thing right now globally? How are you guys adapting to that here in Pakistan?
Well, I must say that I'm very proud to share that right from inception, we've always had this clause in our policy manual, even though the policy manual may have evolved over the last 35 years. But that clause, one of the clauses that has remained constant, is equal opportunity for all. And it makes you think that irrespective of gender, and diversity is not just gender, there's culture and nationality and religion, etc., and age now, the generational aspect as well. To maintain that in all policies from an inclusion perspective is not easy. And we have been able to do that, mashallah, in terms of the way our HR policies are, from the time of recruitment to development as well. We've strengthened that over the last few years. We've also been awarded the Diversity and Inclusion Awards as best practice and progressive organization amongst the top 10 multinationals and national companies within Pakistan.
Fantastic.
And that's a global award, and it happens every year as well. We've just recently launched a women leadership program within Abacus as well. One of our KPIs at the corporate level, at the board level, is what is the ratio. Right now we have 30% to 70%, that's 30% women within the organization as well. I'm hoping that that will increase to 40-60 over the next couple of years. But also consciously ensuring that at the time of recruitment, our leaders were 10 different business areas. So it's not just one practice, it's spread across technology, outsourcing, and consulting. And each business has a different mandate, different dynamic. Essentially, we're a project-based organization working with clients within Pakistan and internationally as well. And in that, to identify the right skill set is a challenge, because when you recruit on merit. But at least you have to have, if you're looking at top 3 candidates, at least one female candidate.
And that's how you're making sure.
And that's how we're making. That's at the time of acquisition.
Right.
Then there's a time of development as well. So I repeatedly send a message to our practice leaders, the business leaders within our organization, that at the time of promotions, at the time of evaluation, are you consciously building capacity for our women leaders? And to have more women at senior leadership positions. Right now, other than myself, we have one more director who leads one of our practice areas, our corporate strategy and corporate finance area. But we have a few in the upper middle management. And I would like to see more, of course.